Oh, this really could be the biggest crime in fragrance history, love. I don't know for sure. I don't want to get legal. I don't know this. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm quite sure I've come across something that you need to know. You need to know this, love. If you're in the market for a little bit of tobacco vanille, I call it tobacco, it's tobacco, we know it's called. But if you're in the market for it, love, buy that instead. I don't know how they done it, but they've done it. Just look at it. Charuto Tobacco Vanille, a little Fidel on the front of the bottle, Pendora scents. They've got somebody inside the plant juicing them, taking it from one, putting in another bottle. This is the exact same thing. Don't know how they done it. So let's get into it, love. All right, now like I was saying, you want to get a little bit of tobacco vanille, right? It's Tom Ford. Who doesn't like Mr. Ford himself? He's a lovely man. I don't know him. No, I really don't. I think he might be nice though. But look, my father told me this when I was a young lad. I'm going to leave it with you because all of my 30 people out there subscribe to me. You need to know, fatherly advice. Let me leave it with you. Why would you, right, buy the steak, okay, when you can get the entire bovine for free? Or in this case, around, $20, $30, right? This is the steak. Goodbye. Now this right here, this is the entire bovine, love. Now when you spray this, love, things will happen. Disclaimer, things will happen, all right? Religious things. People doing ayahuasca. Don't need it, love. You got a little bit of this in the air, you're going to see something. Now look, I've got lots of fragrances. I used to partake of the libations. Not anymore, I used to. Probably can tell. A little bit crazy. But look, love, what I want to say, listen, look, let's just walk through it, literally, And because it's $30, I'm not driving. Let's have some fun. 50 sprays. Don't do 50 sprays. That's a little too much. As nice as it smells. Don't do 50 sprays. All right, now that the air is settled and I've blown under the legal limit, do not spray 50 sprays of any fragrance unless you're absolutely insane. The whole point of this video is to say, why would you spend 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 7? I'm not just counting because I can count. That's actually the prices of this. In varying currencies around the world, but usually I'll do US dollars just because, people, that's the basket of currencies, economics of all the, I don't know. I bought all of this. 50 ml, love. 50 ml of this juicy goodness. We'll run you around $200 to $300, love. Why? When you could get 100 ml, I believe, let me see. I'm a little drunk. 100 ml, love. Look at that. You can't see it, my camera sucks. But look, $30 for the exact same smell. Now, people talking about dupes all the time. I'm not a dupe man, as you can see, I'm not a dupe man. Are you a dupe man? You're not a dupe man, but today you're a dupe man. I don't got no dupes, I got the parfum. Look, I'm gonna be honest, I've missed my rent payment a few times. I mean, who hasn't, Out on a shopping spree, buying a few bottles for about $800 because I'm insane, Smelling like $1 million, walking around. I want to smell nice for the ladies. And even the gentlemen out there, I don't judge. I mean, I want to smell good for you all. I get out there on the streets, walk about, hello, what you doing? Woof me in. Hey, you going to finish that kebab? You don't want to be that one, love. You don't want to have no money for food. You don't want to be asking for a little bit of scoop of rice and shawarma. You don't want to do that. Look, there is something about people that buy fragrances absolutely insane. We're all, chromosomally, we're all a little bit. I don't want to get cancelled, love, but look, way too much money. I do realise this, People want to get the real deal. We got the nice bottles, I love a nice bottle. I've got a few nice bottles really up there. But look, you want to impress the people, impress your friends, impress your partners, impress, I'm just saying, whatever your flavour of the day, right? I had an experience one time. I had me fragrances there. Was a little bit of activity. Completely Disney activity, just for YouTube purposes. And I was like, what, let me bring them in for a little gander of my collection, because they'd be like, you smell so lovely. Why? Of course they will. Look at my collection. This is only a part of my collection. But look, I brought them in there. They started looking about. And I was like, you check this bottle out. Oh, how much was that? I told them Pulmonary embolism right on the floor. She couldn't flipping believe it, love. I couldn't believe it. I had to call the police. It was a big thing. Never did it again. Anyway, so I decided to change my life. A born-again fragrance man, you might say. Never was into the doopies. Always into the real deal, being broke, asking for a kebab. But I decided to try a few, you know. I wasn't super impressed, you know. The Angel Share dupes, the Parfum de Marley dupes, they smell nice. They do, they really do. But like 80% there. 85 if we're being generous. But one day, the Lord above shone a light on me, touched by an angel, if you will, and I came across this bottle with Fidel Castro on the front, and I spritzed it, and something happened to me, love. Listen, this might be personal, but when I spray a fragrance I like, and this is one I like, Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, and there's a reason I wear suits with a double breast, because the old milk buttons get a wee bit percolated, if you will, if you know what I'm saying, right? Turn a little bit of a hill into a full-on mountain, love. I'm telling you. Patagonia's on there. I'm getting a little personal, sorry, but I get excited. Something happens, like a brisk wind from the north-northwest. Makes me nipples hard. And so, I sprayed this, and I was on my way up the summit of K2, love. Straight up. Now, I don't usually do this. I do not condone dupes. These people, though overpriced, and though making me miss my rent, they do a good job. They deserve some money. But this is just, something must be said about this. If I have to be nitpicky, all right, I'm going to be nitpicky. Don't let it deter you, love. If you want tobacco vanille, get this. Don't let what I'm going to say deter you. When you spray it, maybe, initially, there might be a wee tad little bit of like an alcohol-y smell which doesn't exist on the initial spray. I'm telling you, like, Usain Bolt levels of sprinting, under 10 seconds, you might smell it if you're lucky. If you've been blessed with big old nostrils like me, you might smell it. Chances are you're probably not. 99% of the way there. All of the tobacco leaf, the cacao, the tonka bean, the spicy notes. I'm telling you, don't forget the vanille. I didn't forget the vanille. And also the vanille. It's all there. Every single smell. Initial spray, all there. Dry down, all there. Longevity, projectability, all there. You're not going to be disappointed. I'm telling you, every other doopy that I'll spray, I was a little bit disappointed because it's not the same. It's just not the same. Who, I don't know who, somebody infiltrated the Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille archives, took away the juicy, put it in this bottle. You must buy it. $30, $20, I don't know, might be 20 for you. Between $20 and $30, love. You won't be disappointed. It smells literally exactly the same. You get a bigger bottle for 10% of the price. I don't do maths, so I don't know if 10% is the right number. I flunked out of school. Don't judge me. But for much less money, you're going to get the exact same smell, love. And also, you're not going to cause a stroke when you want to show people your bottles. Oh, little Fidel, Cuba Fidel, how much was that? Oh, $30. You have a party. Here comes, hey, oh, what's this over here? Oh, is that arid? How much was arid? You tell them, they evacuate their bowels. It's a whole ordeal. You've got to fumigate your ass. Day, week, month, ruin. Don't do it. Get this instead, love. I wouldn't lie to you, because like I said, who am I? We don't know. But I do know. The best $30 you ever spent. You spritz it, you get a little perky, you go out, you buy a kebab, you go out, you have a good day, you're not drinking and you're driving. Thank you and good night. I'm spraying and having a party. Goodbye. But really, no, what I was trying to say, get it. Don't buy tobacco vanille. You will not regret it. Best $30 spent of your life. Take it easy. Remember, you know, hobo vine, $500 steak. Don't make the mistake. That was a pun. Wow, I'm a genius.